So I'm here with Hariett Burbridge. Did I say that right?
Burbridge Smith, yeah.
Burbridge Smith, aka Has Nation.
Yep.
Where'd that nickname come from?
A few different spots. My original YouTube channel was Haz's World.
Okay.
And then I remember I renamed my Instagram. I was like, what can I do? I don't want to do the same thing. And then I think, I don't know, something similar came up and I was like, oh, Nation.
Yeah.
Nation, that sounds. I wanted to get just Has Nation, but that wasn't available, so it was Has Nation Bikes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And then slowly progressive, like I get called Has all the time, because I'm not a massive fan of my first name. I prefer Has. Then slowly people just started calling me Nation, so it was just straight Nation. So my jersey this week is actually just Nation.
Oh, so good.
So it's sort of any combination of that is pretty much what I get called by now. So
that's so good. Well, we're here to talk about this bright red machine right in front of us. This is your like fresh downhill, right?
And this is my first proper downhill bike that I've owned.
No way.
Yeah. So, and I still can't even believe it's mine. It hasn't like really settled in. Like I see it around my house, and I'm like, am I borrowing someone's bike?
Yeah. Did someone
like I'm being really careful with it. I'm like, oh, did it get scratched? But
it's gonna get
destroyed.
So it's a trek session?
Yes, it's 27.5.
27.5. Is that just so you can throw it around a little easier? Or?
Always. Smaller the better, especially when you come from BMX.
Yeah.
I mean, a 7 gap from a 20-inch is already enough. I don't think I'll ever go to a 29.
No, yeah.
And I know Caroline Buchanan, who rides for Trek as well, she tried 29s and she didn't really like it either. So I was like, okay, I don't think I'll make that jump.
Yeah.
And mostly this is, I love racing, and the more I watch it, the more I want to do it. But my main reason is big gaps, big jumps, tricks. So, yeah.
You get that snappy feel out of them like BMX, right?
Yeah. That's pretty much how it's set up.
Yeah. I felt it before. You run your forks so hard, it is insane, and then rebound is as slow as it can possibly be.
Yeah, it's as close as I can get to like a dirt jumpy feel, pretty much. So
you do some work with like Hariett, Missing Link. Did he help you out with the suspension and stuff, or has he just built it for you?
He pretty much saved my ass and built the whole thing for me.
Yeah, cool.
So Trek got me the frame about 3 weeks ago, but I was working building trails in Ulladulla, so I wasn't there to get it. So, and then when I got back, we had pretty much a week and a half to get it done.
Yeah, okay.
And Spank sent me the wheels and that kind of thing. So, and then I kind of left it with him, and he did his magic. And we had a few problems, a few things that we messed up with, I messed up with the sizing and stuff like that. But he managed to make it happen. So, so stoked.
Is the bike a bit small, or is it a bit big, or?
Oh, it's perfect. So it's a medium.
Okay.
And I was almost going to go for a small, because my Remedy, my Trek Remedy is the smallest size you can get. It even has that little standover dip.
Yeah.
Like the smaller the better for me.
Yeah, okay.
100%. But I think the medium, I tried someone else's, and this was a large, and I was like, okay, this is actually quite small.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go with the medium.
This was a small.
No,
it's tiny.
It's a medium. It's perfect for me. Like, so far I've only ridden it once a proper downhill, so I went to Threadbow last week to just get a feel and suss out how I wanted to run things.
Yeah, cool.
And I was like, perfect.
Sick.
Yeah.
And you've got some weird kind of cockpit set up there as well, like, well, weird to me. Brakes are all the way down and bars are all rolled all the way back by the looks of it.
Well, I guess it's not necessarily like a special thing. It's more I'm special in that I don't notice a lot of stuff.
Yeah, okay, yep.
If a bike feels good to me, it feels good to me. It doesn't matter if something is off in terms of like, I guess, how you would expect it to be.
Yeah.
A bike feels good to me. I don't notice the weird stuff, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
If a bike feels good, I'm going to ride good. And I've just been, from moving from BMX to mountain biking, I spent the first 3 years just on borrowed bikes and on rentals and stuff like that. And so I just adapt really quickly. I've been to so many races where I've had problems and I've had to just jump on someone else's bike and race. And you just make it happen. Like, you just get on with it, eh?
Yeah, that's so sick. Do you have any other like special things you do on the bike, or is it all pretty?
I mean, obviously everything pretty much I try to get like the smallest sizes, so I run quite small cranks. Obviously always the wheel size, get the seat a little bit low so I get out of the way for tricks and that kind of thing. But with the downhill, I'm kind of so new to setting it up that I'm still discovering what works for me. So that's basically this week is going to be me figuring out what I like and what I don't like. But I think the track's fast and it's got big jumps, so I don't think I'm going to be complaining.
Nah. Do you reckon you'll have a downhill setup and a trick setup at some point?
I mean, that would be the dream. Never say never, you know. At the moment, I've got this in my hardtail for this week, so I've got pump track and going to session the dirt jumps. And then this one, take it out and find some other trails maybe. Maybe do a warm-up before I practice today.
Yeah.
Find something sick.
Sick. Well, Baxter reckons there's going to be some sort of like unintentional whip off. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he wants you to see if you can take him out. Yeah. So we might get that happening. Hey.
Well, this will be my first whip off on a downhill bike, so I'll have that massive slap back from the bars. So
Oh yes, let's
it's going
do
to
it.
up my game a little bit.
Sick. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you out on track.
Thank you, Matt.
Perfect.
Appreciate
No
it.
worries.